Well, shalom everyone. Praise YAH. This is the garden towards the end of July, and everything's looking pretty good. Plenty of tomatoes. Those are called Brad's Atomic Grapes. They've got really thick skin, so they can be picked and stored inside for ages. Lots of other tomatoes. If we go and look into the garden, we can see Jerusalem artichokes have got really quite tall, and the other end of the garden you can see some tall plants. Those are actually sunflowers. They're giant sunflowers. They'll grow to about 10 feet. We'll go and have a look at them. But first we'll have a look at how well the cucumbers are doing. Now these ones are in containers, but I have got some in the ground as well. They're actually propped up on another pot because they're just so prolific. Leeks are looking good in the pot for winter. Loads of leeks for more tomatoes in containers. The nasturtiums are just coming to an end. They were absolutely beautiful, but they're now just coming to an end. The teasel for the herbs, which have anti-cancer properties found out by medical studies now. YAH provides herbs for all conditions. Helps against things like multiple sclerosis, pain. It's a painkiller, as well as a treatment for all sorts of autoimmune conditions. Some onions in there. This is a hodgepodge, this patch. Onions sown in clusters. Better yield that way, 3 or 4, as you can probably see. And these are the Jerusalem artichokes, which were supposed to support some runner beans, but the runner beans have actually not taken very well in that soil. It's a bit shallow and it goes straight into clay. So only one runner bean took root, but it's done its job, as you can see, wrapping itself around the artichokes. So next year I'll adapt that slightly and put the Jerusalem artichoke into a better place and try and use the supports for the runner beans. Some cabbages that are left over, that the throwaways, but they've now done really quite well. And this bed didn't do so well with the courgettes, so I planted a whole load of late courgettes, about 11 more courgette plants, loads more cucumbers, and lots of sweet chili plants, and some cayenne peppers in this pot sitting on the haystack, so it gets as much sunshine as possible. Cloudy today. Beetroot has been absolutely phenomenal. In fact, I'm going to pick one, see if I can find a nice, big, juicy beetroot to show you. Let's see. So if we look down here, I can pick one of these out. And they've been really whoppers. So we've done something right, or rather YAH has done something right. We sow and he grows what we sow. So all praise YAH. Loads of spring onions, lettuces, rhubarb plant we've just transplanted. This has been fantastic. Now growing runner beans in full sunshine has produced the most incredible yield. This is only 3 or 4 plants on here, but we've had so many already and it just keeps flowering. So if you can, get them into full sunlight. Some more leeks down there, and more tomatoes in Longbottom. There's the reservoir, and here are the 10-foot tall giant sunflowers, and you can probably just see in there they're about to flower, so that's exciting. What I didn't know about sunflowers is that they have a special property where they suck all the nutrients and the moisture out of the soil, and other things around them don't grow very well. So whilst I tried to grow runner beans around the poles of the sunflowers, they did grow and they did climb and they did everything right, but they're not really fruiting. Whereas the ones that are growing around the corn on the cob or maize have flowered and are doing okay. And so that's it really, just the French beans and the celery at the other end doing well. Put a whole load more spinach in, so more carrots just coming to an end there, but there's grow them successively so they're always in good nick. Brussels sprouts, worth showing you the Brussels sprouts. Just coming in now to the right sort of size. I don't know how good they'll be. We've had a real old attack of cabbage white, as we do every year, but we've used a tiny bit of neem oil, not too much. I don't really like it, but it is organic and it does seem to work. And more tomatoes and a few more courgette plants down here. The celery have done quite well down the bottom and here, as you can see, and the teasel here, and more leeks here as we've seen, and they're beginning to do really well, getting ready for the autumn and winter. And the plan is to have as many leeks in these beds as possible, because in my experience you can keep eating from the garden through January, February, March, April in colder climates if you choose leeks, and they're really good yielding, really good for you, really tasty, and you can keep eating from your garden rather than going to the supermarket for your greens. A good old leek is number one in my view. Anyway, hope that was in some way informative, and shalom to you all, and may YAH shine his face upon you and give you peace. Much love, brothers and sisters and kids. Take care. God bless. Bye-bye.